A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again.
What the hell's going on? Who's taking the LSD? And when can we all wake up? Well, the on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again ceasefire in Iran is on again as we speak. Donald Trump has just announced that. He's waiting for the Iranians to make me an offer I can't refuse. Or he's waiting to, I'm going to make them an offer they can't refuse. The problem is he says that it's so broken up in Iran. The discordant leadership is there, and we got to wait till all the parts sift together and they can offer us a unified proposal. Of course, you know, Iran wouldn't be that way if we hadn't killed all the leaders.
The one thing I'll say is this: Iran can get themselves on a very good footing if they make a deal. They can make themselves into a strong nation again, a wonderful nation again. They have incredible people. But they seem to be, you know, bloodthirsty. They're led by some very, very unfortunately tough people. And I don't mean tough in a good way. I think it's very negative for the country because we're much tougher than they are, like not even close. But they have to use reason and they have to use common sense, and they can get themselves into a great position to make themselves into a great country, but a legitimate country, not a country based on death and horror.
What the was that?
Donald Trump, in a rare appearance in the Oval Office on Saturday, signed an executive order with Dr. Oz and Joe Rogan in attendance, and maybe the cast from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, announcing that it's a good idea to use psychedelics to treat depression. Of course, then Donald Trump asked for some psychedelics, and many of us wondered out loud, are you sure you're not on them already? Because some of the things that Donald Trump has done while in the office makes it sound like he's having a bad LSD trip. Or we are.
In 2024 study from Stanford University, 30 special operation veterans with traumatic brain injuries underwent, it's called ibogaine treatment. Ibogaine. Remember the name. Is that pronounced relatively properly, would you say? Yes. I don't want to get it wrong. Ibogaine, because it's so important, and experienced an 80 to 90% reduction in symptoms of depression and anxiety within 1 month. Can I have some, please? I'll take some. I'll take whatever it takes. I don't have time to be depressed. You know, if you stay busy enough, maybe that works too.
Why are you so fucking negative all the time?
What?
Donald Trump has said there is a blockade around the Strait of Hormuz by the United States, but we're letting things in and the strait is open. Iran says it's closed, and they're not, except for maybe some Chinese freighters that are in or out. And then they fired on American ships, making you wonder what the hell's going on, who's taking the LSD, and when can we all wake up? Love it if this trip were over.
I don't want that to happen. But it probably will.